So here is the complete works of William Shakespeare. Isn't he cute? William Shakespeare was born in 1564 in Stratford-upon-Avon, and basically is the single greatest playwright in the entire universe. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan. He wrote 37 plays in his lifetime, which is an extraordinary accomplishment, especially in Elizabethan England, where he was not really aided too much by, the printing press or any sort of modern conventions, being able to type on a laptop, anything like that. So he really produced quite a body of work, which begins in 1594 with the Comedy of Errors. Now this is truly a comedy of errors. This is based on Plautus's play. Plautus was a Greek playwright called the Menechmi, which is there are two twins whose identities get mixed up, and that's sort of the vein. So basically, there are two sets of twins, the Antipholi and the Dromios. Now, the Dromios are servants to the Antipholi, and they were all on a boat that was shipwrecked. This is one of the shipwreck plays. They were all shipwrecked when they were babies, so one Dromio goes with one Antipholus, and another Dromio goes with a different Antipholus. One set of this combination goes to Syracuse. The other goes to Ephesus, which is where the play takes place. Now, in Ephesus, Dromio of Syracuse and Antipholus of Syracuse have just showed up. They're merchants. They're trading some of their wares. And their dad, Aegeus, but he has been captured because people from Syracuse are not allowed to trade in Ephesian ports. This is the hardest play to get these damn people's names. It is so difficult. The Antipholi and Dromio who live in Ephesus then get mistaken for the ones who are from Syracuse. Antipholus of Ephesus is married to Adriana, and she has a lovely younger sister named Luciana. And when Antipholus of Syracuse shows up, he ends up falling in love with the sister and lighting the shrew, which is hysterically funny for some reason. There's also a courtesan who gets involved because her diamond ring was lent out in this process of getting a chain, and Antipholus of Ephesus orders a chain and pays for it with this courtesan's diamond, which is always a bad idea. Never use courtesan diamonds as a sort of regular currency in your life. In the end, of course, we can all imagine that this all gets worked out. Along the way, a lot of people get beaten, a lot of people get slapped, a couple asses get kicked, and in the end, we all know who is who, which is probably the most important part of this play. Comedy of Errors is also host to one of the best line flubs I've ever seen on stage. When this play was done when I was a sophomore in high school, I believe, and at the very end, when they're talking about the bag of money, everybody's on stage and everything's getting untangled. And my friend Dominic at the time was playing Aegeus, and somebody said, "Well, where's the bag of money?" And somebody had forgotten to bring it on stage, so nobody says anything, nothing. And then Dom goes, "I spent it all on candy bars." Candy bars. So, two valuable things can be learned from this play. One, Shakespeare thought hitting people was funny. And two, when in doubt, spend the money on candy bars, man. Next, we have Two Gentlemen of Verona. I can't tell you much about this play. I've never read it or performed in it, except for the fact that it is starring two gentlemen from Verona. So, please stay tuned.